just recently, our colleague Ali Bradley was on the ground with DHA Secretary Chris, and they're also already sealing out key open gaps along that area. They were seeing some of that progress being made. Officials say that those reinforcements are already making an impact on the ground there in Arizona. And the numbers do prove that same sector, the Tucson sector, reported close to 4,000 migrant counters back in February of last year. Now, February of this year, we already see
Each
those numbers
enemy
drop
is
to
more
just
powerful than before.
That's
Only
right, guys.
with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
In Arizona alone.
Life support has been cut off.
Okay?
They're trying to
He's
choke you out.
literally keeping you
Hold on.
running.
I'm sending auxiliary life support. Get ready for a capsule. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Wasting America. I don't think you. Talking about. Anyway, today, let's go back.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When needed, extraction is ready.
And other news, because I feel like we're all taking that happened today.
Former teacher Martinsville is now facing 29 charges, including sexual misconduct with a minor and child molesting.
So as we know, according to the Democrats, all men are rapists.
The
right?
longer you
Like,
fight, the more
they-
successful
no.
you will
They
be.
don't say all men are rapists. They say all rapists are men. It's a big Democratic
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Don't go up to the I do the funniest shit. I go sit through the garbage and give me the care. So they say that all men are rapists, but all. Like that's a quote that I've seen everywhere. Anyway,
Brittany Thornberry first faced just 5 counts, but prosecutors say 5 more victims have come forward. They say Thornberry had sex with some of the victims and provided them drugs. She now faces more than 250 years in prison if convicted.
262 years in prison. I personally think that that's too long.
Would you like me to steer your body around
64
the
years
room?
and let her out.
Yes, I know it's not the same, but it would be
Still
fun.
give I again more things that
So
have
much fun.
today. Yeah.
Hey,
This is the Fort Myers City Council members holding their hands and crying
same here.
in regards to their law
Tough as like
enforcement
us, we're all
cooperating with
together.
ICE agents
Cheers.
arresting illegal immigrant terrorists.
Bye.
Thank you for what you said.
No,
Thank you for the comments.
you're so.
And
This is so much. I know that I'm gonna have people in my audience that are gonna like have no empathy for these people.
Do you ever feel like we're teetering on the edge of something?
Side by side, election. Hell yeah. Consider me just a Remus, except I don't collect lightsabers, I collect a retard for the glorious day. And everybody is Elks find the retards in Canada. I say we have quite the stand of retards. Yeah, anyway, no, I don't actually feel bad for these people, actually, not at all.
The argument, even though there's no pretend to it, that we would risk federal or state funding if
We are risking state funding for the sake of the illegal terrorists that we are keeping in the country. This whole man.
I don't sign up for this.
No! Why am I laughing at their tears so much? Does that make me a bad person? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be rude. No, it doesn't make me a bad person. They are donating their tears. They are putting the clown makeup on they expect me to not laugh.
It is a tumultuous day and age,
Tumultuous!
and this is a day I hate sitting in the seat. No, my city's not for sale.
My city is not for sale. Yes, I don't care about American citizens. I care about the illegal rapists. Those guys are important.
So, Mayor,
That's what you're on.
Council,
Listen, those
there's
guys.
some words and thank you for your words and thank you.
What powerful words.
There's work. I can't. City is my city. But my city is not just all of us.
This is the lamest shit I've ever seen in my life. Just a bunch of people in a room sitting. These are like your leaders. I hope you're happy. These are the leaders of where is this again? The Fort Myers City Council. The City Council. People are in charge of the city. They're stippling over illegal immigrant rapist terrorists.
Sitting here with the people that are here to support you, Chief, to support the intent of the city.
No.
I can't stand behind
This is the audience. We found the audience for the modern Snow White live action.
this. Doesn't make that non-immigrants that have this council.
So that
Because
no, they're not arresting immigrants, okay? They're arresting illegal immigrants. Immigrants that should not be in the country, that have entered illegally, that have violated crimes. They are sending them home. What has even going on? How are Democrats not struggling?
If you don't pay attention to them, I'm gonna go see
Federal
them.
funding for my entire city or supporting terrorism. And they're like, oh, God, I had the hardest day of my life.
although this isn't about me,
Oh.
I have been in that position.
Are you an illegal immigrant? Rapist? That's weird. I don't think so.
And I can't. I there's a
We've had a few,
Ben Shapiro getting more and more
setbacks.
hydrated by the day.
But
Somewhere
we
out there,
are going to crack on.
And I said,
I can't even express how heavy this is.
oh,
Hey,
The majority of our as immigrants, we don't come here to commit crimes. Of course, they are crimes.
illegal immigrants. No one is going
I know
after
you can take a
immigrants.
punch,
Stop lying.
but cracking a
Stop
nut for sells
fear-mongering.
serious business. Keep your friend perfect.
What are you talking about? Stop it. This is therapy center in the city council. You're supporting criminals.
Stop it. People that will be trusted, everybody that believes in crime needs to be accountable to the truth.
Fuck, stop him.
Unnecessary thing.
What did she just say? Everyone that commits a crime should be
Playing
held
from
accountable
Captain
whether they're
Guest
illegal
Show.
or not. All the it's in the name. You said it. Oh my God. This happened yesterday. I'm telling you, if you are not logged in and subscribed for the Democrats from 150% fucking franchise, you are missing out on some glorious downfalls.
No, she died.
Listen, you're not getting out of the anchor hold without all 4 key glyphs.
All immigrants had a motive. You know, raped women.
We are chased after. It's just something I just.
This is so sad. It brings tears to my penis.
So I think the sadness is this is not a memorandum to create a group of officers out there kicking the doors, acting illegal,
It's like a dude that actually talking to this fucking rude baby.
seek out
A sad famine for real.
immigrants. It's a process that allows officers to come in contact with people
That was the
violating
easy part.
the law.
Now you have to find the Netricity.
Committing crimes.
Albrecht
that
left terminals
also have
coded
to do
with
with
partial coordinates in these halls.
and have them
Yeah,
So
even he got
warrant
lost down here.
for that purpose.
See what he's explaining to you? Like, listen, you're not trying to, like, live lives. You're trying to arrest violent people of everything. Always look at the, they're not Americans. So therefore they are the less privileged. So therefore they must also do something. And so this is their great right that on the left, and it's been there for a long time. And that the bigger the victim, the bigger the less privilege. The less privilege it is, the more people are fighting on the illegal immigrants. This is weaponized empathy and emotional blackmail. Don't let it out to my phone. Tom Holman. How long have you fucking David Primard for real? Anyway, I want to wrap up with some bullshit.
Almost a friend looking for us all. MSNBC. No public. Because this happened today. MSNBC issued an uncamered correction and Tulsi Gabbard said Trump is a good friend, which is a lie. Because Tulsi Gabbard actually Indian Prime Minister Modi, not the Canadian state.
Last night, we reported an excerpt of an interview between the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, and ABC News Network, in which she said that Trump was good friends with a world leader. He said that when he was driving the coup,
they said on MSNBC that Trump was good friends with
This is it.
without any evidence
Use the key,
whatsoever.
Get
They were
ready
so
for whatever
wrong.
happens
They had
next.
no problem.
the drivers were referring to Trump and Indian Prime Minister won't move.
It's what clear out the runway
Around the entrance.
Apologize for this. Specific. Thank you so much for like, subscribe, and I picked up our slash number. See you there. Stay weird, fans. Thor, I watched video so it's sure he basically plays Thor yes. Really, and without seeing it, recommended you should watch it. He also joins in Slay.
Something's going on with...
Apparently has a different place. It's not
Trying to lock this thing down. Take him out.
Retro said,
We
I'm
ain't
going
got all
to
day.
dub it the 9 to 5 form. Shows up to work, gets the job done, and goes home. Only 10 final hits.
Just like a photograph, you made a new film. Like this last one, you use your heart. I see my whole life. Oh, they say you're going, I'm not.
Security level dropping. Don't quit now. You gotta know what's in that Netracell. Albrecht's damn Netralites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out. Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum. I wonder what Albrecht planned on doing.
What are you doing, Beck?
I was just getting my response to you.
Oh, nice.
No problem.
Very nice. Yeah, he was okay. I put him in there. How long ago? I guess 45 minutes ago. Easy. Yes, Storm. Okay. You gotta look at my screen?
Your friend is like, I'm lost.
Just like, ah! Yep.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
With your courage and our expertise, we hold the line. Your fish needs you.
face up, you my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the trenches where I'm on the couch. Killer boy, nigga. When I say it's something that makes it official. BK, be my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the trenches where I'm on the couch. Killer boy, nigga. When I say it's official, that makes it official. I'm back in the building, I can't get it going. I bust up the ceiling, y'all niggas don't want it already. I'm willing, you get them, I got them, I tell them to beat them. So we keep going the front of my feet. So they just looking for me, I'm a shooting it. You gotta finish something, you be goodness. I'm feeling like I'm feeling okay. Around the minute, we doing the little talking to you like a hater, what the fuck is up? My niggas be on the keep up. You think you know me, cause see on my glove. Don't put the shells and I'm not gonna stop. I'm sick of moving hip hop. It's so persistent, I just ain't a dog. Just wanna have a good time in the club. You know what I'm running, say fuck you and your mama. Alright, they niggas we run this town. South Gate niggas we run this town. None of y'all motherfuckers run this town. I'm following that motherfuckers don't get on. Hey, see face up, people, motherfucking nigga. I hang in the trenches where I'm on the couch. It's a dirty killer. Nigga, when I say it's superstar, that makes it so official. BK, that be my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the trenches where I'm on the couch. Killer. Nigga, when I say it's official, that means it's official. Nigga, I can't believe nigga, I'm not gonna cover it. Nigga, I better answer with a memory. I would have tried out here right now, doing this. I think you niggas on some whole summer. If I come around the trash, I come out. Here's the trust. We got something. I told him if you go around, we gonna strip it. He's to the cut out the rest of it. He's to the cut out like pipe and it. And the choice for all of my niggas. Here's our current song and ladies. We go to the store, we gonna put up to that paper. The choice is going to the fuck I don't hate it. Here's to the law, place up on the later. Here's to the opening, I still have that later. Nigga turns up. I believe you don't pay. Nigga don't see it, man. You for having. They got paper that was down. I know you want to say it's just agent. When it's going to be so efficient. If it's going to win, back it on this. When my niggas in the low end, it's like girl, they know it hits you. When I get that, she say ain't gon' be good. Yeah, it's from the six only a hood ass nigga. We selling out arenas, what you call ass nigga. It's a video, trying to get me a single. I let them sound like a pistol. They had to get rich, I like a Reno. But they got to work it. Ain't been doing anything. There's no hands, there's no autogram. But that's what to say. She makes up with my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the trenches where my partner's couch. It's a dirty killer. Nigga, when I take this off the something that makes it official. Hey, BK, that be my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the trenches where my partner's couch. It's a dirty killer. Nigga, when I say it's official, that means it's official. Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this last forever. Looking in your eyes, I see my whole life. They say you know, I'm gone. Promise that I can hold you close, don't let me go. Take my hand, don't break it. Love me into my heart. This time I'll bless you. You were right there all along. You ain't that's my blessing. It's a time, it's true. We were never strangers. You were right there all along. I look around you how I go. Without now without you, I'm there. I feel so lost. I wanna give you all I've got. They say you know, I don't know. Promise that you'll hold me close, don't let me go. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. On this town of Westfield, you were right there all along. I know you're thinking, no, it is easier said than done, but please let me attest. I know it's hard. You're feeling like it's trapped, but that's how you react. When you cannot see the light, we try to see the light. I'm telling you, no, you're the only one feeling it. Take a breath. Relax. We have
No, Dixie.
Stop. Let's take these issues step by step, don't work it out day by day, we're falling down. My life goes on. I've got some questions. I used to be feeling so right. I'm staying up a good day. I can hear it as we're doing it now. Yeah. fabricated, hey, only got me thinking, hey, I stay hard as about it, hey, she ain't never rated, hey, this day great fun, ain't the young and dead, no, hey, watch my soul speak, you let the feds talk, hey, if I kill a nigga, it won't be the alcohol, hey, I'm the realest nigga after all, be humble, sit down, sit down, be humble, bitch, sit down, be humble, sit down, be humble, sit down, be humble, sit down, be humble, bitch, sit down, be humble, sit down.
Glaze over the bunker. Maybe it's Merseyside.
Solos over here, if you please.
Murmur or no murmur, are we heading out then? IMO, solos are no good. Have at it, but I'm telling you, perfect. If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell, you'll need one of each key glyph. Ready? To leave the anchor hole, access that terminal. That was the easy part. Now you have to find Netracell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here. Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready. Wrong key glyph. Try another one. Right door, wrong key glyph. Try a different one. That wasn't the right key glyph. Try again. Wrong key glyph. Try another one. Security's freaking out. The Netracell doors won't open till you clear out the uglies around the entrance. was hiding and get back to the sanctum. Bet you can make use of that.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
One must make the best of things.
Down. Down. Down.
Another day, another Netracell, another poke in the eye for the mother hugger that consigned us to this mess. Come on, are we heading out then? The old man kept a lot of weird crap works for me. If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell, you'll need one of each key glyph. Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal. The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in on it. Try a different one. I was afraid of this. Netracell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it. Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the sanctum. Not what I was looking for. But if you're happy, I'm
Another job well executed.
I was thinking, are we heading out then? Netracels, let's go. Perfect.
Alexa, pause.
In today's polarized world, is feminism dead?
Strong, confident men hate feminists.
I do think it's a big problem with guys these days. They aren't confident enough to approach women. You may not agree with me, and that's fine, but I don't think that sex work is something that empowers women.
Because it doesn't, without a doubt.
It doesn't empower them, it damages them. Sleeping around doesn't make you a strong woman.
I 100% believe I will probably never be in a real relationship.
Oh my gosh, I'm so lonely. I'm 25. All my friends have a boyfriend, and I want a boyfriend.
Women can literally do anything, but we just let a man do it for us.
In other words, teaching is much better than to just be an adult with responsibilities. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work. Thank you.
From that conversation. You're only takes like we're all here. I do think it's a big problem with guys these days. They aren't confident enough to approach women. It's the women's fault that guys don't approach. That wants me. They don't want to be approached. They want to be the wing. They want to be on top. So now guys don't feel like they can approach women because they get offended. Calling. Because you want to be equal to a man. You want to be equal to everything.
Radical feminism did destroy relationships, and because of that, relationships and many other foundational aspects of society began to unravel. It created a mindset of listeners and listeners rather than partners, and where women were encouraged to prioritize independence over interdependence, and with respect to relationships that are based on constraints, distrust, and unrealistic expectations. Many women today do treat men like wallets, which is why many men this whole feminism movement, especially in its radical form, has also ruined relationships for good women. It pushed narratives that encourage relationships in the parents of all classes, yet traditional roles view men as the enemy. As a result, even women with healthy relationships are struggling to instill the
A lot of women are waiting for the finished product. Because women don't want this, the real and because nowadays it takes a couple of rare things to happen for all men to be ready. So now you never know what to approach to women like that. You don't know whether she's going to say that you're harassing her, either, and something like a woman might just go, a man might just say, excuse me, look together. No!
If you think about it, the amount of effort we put in to get a woman is actually not even worth it anymore. We are not scared. We are just beat down and made to feel less because we are not up to high standards to be that 3%. It's just not worth the drama. But as lonely as it might be, it's peaceful. I've tried multiple times throughout life, and I've always been rejected. But after so many insults, I'm not stop it. It's less about fear and more about realization. More about choosing to realizing that if he doesn't age, there's a really high chance you will be very disrespectful. As we understand that a good negative arrogance, sarcasm, or a dismissive attitude, even if claiming nothing but respect, will not be very simple below. Where rejection isn't just a thing, no. It can be laced with humiliation, attitude, or blasphemy, or fun. So, no, it's not. It's about self-respect. It's about men's life. Why would I go? Folks I know already assumes the voice of men are tired of being shamed and relatives, consequently would like predators for simply trying to start a conversation. So yes, feminism, especially this modern gravity war, has killed some men's confidence in the world. That's talking a woman about their family wasn't nearly as risky, stressful, or hostile.
What were some of the things you were told about men on the
Don't trust them.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What is the most surprising thing you learned about men from your experience? Do you prefer a man who's a gentleman or a bad boy?
Sad boy.
It's fair to say that you love after bad boys that want to settle down with men.
Yeah.
If you come in looking for a quality man, what would you expect to find?
Quality man. Church.
Security level dropping. Hit them till they stop moving.
I'm sure your turn is coming. But I just, like, I don't know what this is, but I just wish that I would have found something that fucking tangent. Because shit, I'm going to stay all the way until I find a break. And this carnal treasure, fuck some stuff. Yeah.
Well, that carnal treasure should be long before it must be done. It's just another case of a woman being toxic, entertaining the bad words, and chasing the truth. Only kissing, family kissing, after the reaction is done. Now that the truth is gone, now that the attention isn't what it used to be, now that the fun has turned into pain, that's when she wants to get serious. Now she's saying, I'll stay single until I find the perfect one. Why wasn't that the thought process in the first place? Where was that mindset when she was entertaining red flags? It's easy to talk about standards after the damage is done, after the bottom has gone. It's not the growth without accountability just turns into entitlement. Sadly, that is what we're seeing. Not to find out what's left. Hoping it's still enough to attract what they once dismissed.
It always goes back to that old 50% and break like some things for them.
Grab and go. See what you got when you get back here.
All the sequence on Twitter. It's because you're insecure.
It's because a lot of women who are extremely pretty, they know that they are extremely pretty. A lot of those women think that is the only thing that they have to bring into the relationship at the time. Because there are men who cheat just because they want to cheat. No matter how good of a woman they are. There's a lot of people who are like, I'm so pretty, how can he ever cheat on me and I look like this? Yet your personality is all you bring into that man's life is chaos. I mean, there's a situation where men, they move on from the super pretty girl, and you see the girl that he gets, but you have those women who's better than her, why is he better? Because he brings things into their relationship that are more valuable than just being pretty.
That's absolutely true. Another thing these modern women say, and that is that their presence alone is enough to open the mouth, as if just existing in space is some grand thing. They don't believe they need to put in work, effort, or bring anything of real value to the table. All they believe in is just showing up, getting pampered, getting taken care of, as if they're clocking into a job and their beauty is the paycheck. No emotional support, no loyalty, no peace, no femininity, just entitlement and a sense that the man owes them something for simply being there. And then, these same women act shocked when that man walks away and chooses a better woman, a woman who actually values him, gives him peace, shows appreciation, brings softness, doesn't treat him like a walking ATM. These women scream men ain't loyal. He switched up, but they never stop to think, what did I actually do for that man?
Does anybody else think that the dating apps are the worst that they've ever been? So what I mean by that is, of course, the dating apps have always been very hit or miss, but I feel like the past year or two, or even 4 years, I would say really just kind of activated movement. The behavior on the dating apps has just honestly gotten so much worse. Now, of course, there's always been like bad apples on there, but I do think that the behavior as a whole has really just trended downward the past couple of years. With posting, with just playing a lot of games, I just feel like I've heard this from so many people, men and women. So if you guys are running into the same thing, let me know.
There is no way you are over here crying over that loser. That loser that did nothing for you. He didn't take you out. He didn't buy flowers. He didn't even do the bare minimum. He was the bar below the bare minimum. I'm going to need you to pick your butt up, and while you're down there, pick up your standards. Because this started with you. If you don't have high standards in your life, you are going to attract low-quality men and low-quality relationships. You need to level up in every area, financially, mentally, physically. Give yourself the top of the top treatment. Prioritize yourself. Because if you don't learn how to prioritize you and who you are and all that you are, how can you expect these low-quality men to do that for you? You need to get it together. Stop crying over yours. Any man coming into your life should add on to what already you have going on, not give you a hard time.
So would you advise men to date younger women with less trauma and baggage then?
Oh my god.
Oh God. No, they gotta deal with the women that they've traumatized. Date your age.
Younger women do not have less baggage and trauma or anything else. Younger women don't have a lot of life experience, obviously, because they're younger. And having been, you know what, I can talk shit about 20-year-old girls because I've been a 20-year-old girl. And if you are on the same emotional plane as a 20-year-old girl, that says a lot about you if that's who you are dating. And I don't suggest it.
So the older you are, the more jaded you are, basically.
Pretty much, because you've been through it all, and then every time you go through a breakup and go through that, you get bitter and bitter. Your guards are up all the way.
I like how she said men have to deal with the women they've traumatized. As if those women didn't willingly chase after and entertain the exact types of men who clearly had no intentions from the start. These weren't hidden wolves in sheep's clothing. These were loud, proud, red flag waving men that they chose over and over again. And of course, she wouldn't advise men to date younger women. Why would she? She knows younger women often still bring femininity and cooperation and aren't as jaded by years of poor choices.